up? What's happening? Are you haters? I'm
Hey,
back.
and-
What up? It's Friday, and if it's Friday, that means it is your chance to be heard on Audible Sports Podcast, where sports meets life and culture. I am half of that dynamic duo that is Bobby G and Wildcard Mar. What is happening, my brother?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, feeling good, feeling great, feeling great, feeling good. It's Friday. Friday. Me and Bobby, we so fly. Hey, you know what it is? You tune into the Audible podcast, and we about to get it busy. How you doing, bro?
Hey, you turned it into the wordsmiths there. I see
Nah,
bars.
because you rubbing off, bro. Pause in a
Whoa, whoa.
you ain't got to. I said pause already. Yeah, you ain't got to. Don't worry, don't worry. No worries. As soon as I said it, I was like, "Whoa, that's kind of." Let me throw a pause out there real quick. Yes. All right, we good. All right.
Back like we never left.
Yes, sir.
Uh, a First, before I get into anything, again, I want to shout out everybody and really truly thank everybody for their checking in and their well wishes. Yeah, your boy had that man.
Boy, had
Whew,
that
the
killer.
heebie-jeebie. I'm telling you, boy.
Boy, had that killer. Yeah.
I'm trying to told you, man.
Mm.
Hey, there it is. Shout out to Alan Paralyze. There he is, fresh off his first mock draft. You
AP.
know, hey, dude is doing his thing. Hey, we're gonna talk some wrestling too, man. So stick around.
Yeah.
Um, AT in the building. Happy Friday,
AP.
AT.
What's happening?
Yeah, man, I was not feeling my best. That was just last week. Prior week, I had a friend in town as well, so you know, took off for that original Thursday, and then yeah, last week it was that the heebie-jeebies they got me, man. Got a case of the cooties.
Damn.
Uh, yeah, they got me. But I'm feeling about 85% right now. Still feeling a little bit of the remnants, a little bit of fatigue, but hey, good enough to hop on camera and uh, just like Biggie, man. That black nasty as ever. However, I stay
Stay
coochie down
Gucci
to the socks.
down.
No shame in it. Hey, we got a good one for you before we get into that. Y'all know what it is. Go ahead, follow the directions on your screen, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on so you know the next time that we are here and you can be heard, which is every Friday as long as we are healthy, at
Mm-hmm.
7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. And say hi to our favorite third. How we doing, Shouty?
Hey, la la.
That's it, always stay with the fresh linen in the background. We see
Yeah.
it. Do what she says, or she will show up at your pad at like 3 in the morning in the closet. We can't control what she does. She likes to
Pull
do
up on
creepy
your
things.
rip.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
With that being said, first things first, man. Like I say, we got a good one for you. We're gonna talk a lot. We're gonna talk a little bit WWE, talk about a little bit UFC 314 tomorrow night. NBA play-ins coming up. We're gonna talk about that. Conversation that we owe to people. Pride versus clicks, which is based off of the Stephen A. LeBron thing. And even though they've calmed it down, we still owe y'all that conversation, so we will give it to you. Um, Alex Great breaking that record. What does it really mean, though? Is it really that important? We can talk about that for a little bit, and among a couple other things. But as always, uh, kick it off with our, you know, shout outs and honorable mention, man. You got anybody to shout out before we get into the good stuff?
You did say wrestling. I just want to give a shout out to my man. He's a bad guy, a heel.
He's
Kevin
a bad
Owens.
guy.
Yeah, Kevin
Yeah.
Owens just had surgery, man.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, lost his match at WrestleMania, but he's about to lose some time. And we
Yeah.
also gotta uh, throw him some positive vibes because this type of surgery that he had, slightly career threatening.
Yeah. You
So
remember mess around with neck injuries, man. Neck surgeries.
yeah, you don't mess with the neck. The neck is very it's a tough situation to mess with. And definitely he'll probably be out probably at least a minimum, maybe 10 months. They're talking about at least a year.
Yeah, I've
So
heard between a year to 18 months,
yeah, a year to
somewhere in
18
there.
months is also what I've heard. So, but knowing kind of behind the scenes of Kevin Owens, because I watch a lot of wrestling stuff.
Right.
He's going to try to definitely come back in 10 knowing him. But I'm saying don't rush it. It's your neck.
Yeah.
Don't rush it. Take your time. WWE definitely not going nowhere.
Yeah.
But I just want to shout at him out because those neck injuries are tricky, bro. Real tricky, real tricky. So
Absolutely.
yes, that's right. He's been pretty much wrestling with it for a couple of weeks about his neck, and
Hmm.
he's taking bumps and he was pretty much in the unsanctioned match. That ladder match he had with Cody, the
Hmm.
unsanctioned match he had with Sami Zayn. So yeah, props to him, and I'm with AP. Um, quick healing and spend time with your family and rest up, KO.
Yeah. Absolutely. And it's like AP said. He wrestled the ladder match and an unsanctioned match with it. So props to him and hopes he heals quickly. And also, AP mentioned Patrick Peterson retiring after 13-year career.
Mm,
He's going to retire as an Arizona Cardinal. Fitting. He was one of the best in the game, if not the best in the game, for a good chunk of his career. Following in the footsteps of some of the best, such as Charles Woodson, Rod Woodson, Dion. He was of that ilk, kind of two-way guy. Got a little PT on offense, not much, but he was one of those guys that had the bigger frame for a corner. He wasn't one of those slender, skinny. Nah, he could press the hit stick button on you if he had
yes,
to.
love his game.
uh,
Love his game, man.
yeah. Plus, he had the speed to stay with any and everybody. So shout out to Patrick Peterson. Hey, good luck in your second career.
Whatever they might be, for sure.
Yeah, maybe said 99-yard punt return lives rent free in my head.
Hmm.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, hey, Patrick Peterson was like that. Really like that. Um, for me, uh, yeah, guess we start right here. I know one viewer that we have that won't like it, but hey, you got to deal with it. It comes with the territory. Shout out to the UConn Huskies women's basketball team pulling out the national championship.
Mm,
Uh, they went through a gauntlet to do it, man. Took out USC, UCLA, and South Carolina on their way to their first championship in a few years. Gino's career leading 12th national championship, showing that he's still one of the best coaches in the nation, regardless of sport or gender.
mm.
Getting it done. Shout out to the South Carolina squad. Um, this was this now 3 years in a row. They played for the national championship though. Uh,
Hmm.
Going one and two.
Yeah,
Um, so hey, they're not done. Do you think you're
far from
done
it.
hearing from Miss Staley and her squad? Hey,
Absolutely.
don't bet on it. They proven they got stand power, but for the ladies that are returning, hey, let this be a lesson. Look across that court. Uh, you know, hey, let the pain sink in. I love what she said after the game, man. She asked what she hopes that her players get from it. She said, I hope they cry.
Hmm.
I hope they in there crying and hurt and yeah, because you don't want to feel like that and the motivation to putting in that extra work so you don't feel like that is losing. So, uh,
Yeah,
showing her chops as a coach.
no
Uh,
doubt.
yeah.
I mean, it's look. I'm a big fan of Dawn Staley in South Carolina, and I'll be the first one to praise her. And what she's done with South Carolina, she's got 3 national championships. She was 3-0 in actual
Mm-hmm.
national championship games until this past
Recently.
Monday. So now she's 3-1, but still, very great resume for what she's done for 16 seasons at South Carolina. But I think what that situation was on Monday, that was Gino Auriemma like, whoa, 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 whoa. Now, look, Dawn, love what you're doing. Love what you're doing, Dawn. but you're getting a little bit too much noise, and I don't like that. And you're taking the spotlight from the king, and I don't like that. And he said,
Essentially looking like your boy from what's your boy's name, man? From
hey,
Belly. I
yeah,
don't, I
yeah,
don't
he,
like that shit.
yeah, I
Rico.
don't like that shit. Yeah, looking like Rico. He said, I don't like that shit.
I don't like
And
that shit.
he was like, yeah, I'm still Gino freaking Oriema. I'm like, remember who the hell I am? Like, I'm the guy for the last 39 years that's been out here and UConn dynasty on top of dynasties. I got so many dynasties. I got dynasties inside my dynasties. Y'all forgot who I was. Like, yeah, I got 11. Hello. And you like, okay. So he had to remind the world that's like, hey man, I'm still that nickel. So I got number 12. Just in case you forgot who the hell I was, I'm Gino freaking Oriema. And these are my ladies, and this is just another part of my dynasty. All right. So don't forget who the hell we is. So
This
he just
guy
got
Allen. This guy Allen. Shout out to the Rangers, who are the best team in the
oh Lord.
American League, with a negative run differential and the worst average in the league.
Yeah, it's all fun and games till it's August and y'all ain't in contention no more.
There you go. And we can, of course, we can't shout out the ladies without shouting out the men. Shout
Mhm.
out to the Florida Gators, brought one home for the first time since 2007, I believe.
Yes.
When they went back to back, remember those squads with Joakim Noah, Al Horford, Corey Brewer, and
Mhm.
the crew.
Mhm.
Uh, this team, hey, they got it done. Uh, hell of a squad, hell of a season, hell of a run. Um, yeah, I mean, what more can you say? Shout out to the Florida Gators. Basketball taking over that program. Their football hasn't been legit for a while.
Mm. That is
uh, hey, so shout out to the kids down there in the swamp.
yeah.
Still celebrating.
Yeah,
Um,
they're popping.
yeah. Shout out to John Morant, man. I'm gonna shout out John Morant.
I
Against my
got it.
better thing, I'm gonna shout out John Morant, man. Like, he needs it. Like, bruh, he actually listens. If John Morant shows that he can listen, and that's what I'm gonna shout out. He showed that he can listen. The whole gun celebration thing, he lost a little bread over it, and it's like, bruh, do you not realize that they want you to be the man? They want to put you on this mantle, this pedestal as the face of the league, and you just keep doing everything to not let it happen, taking money out of your pocket. So our good friends at Gil's Arena, Gil, who had gone through some controversy himself with firearms and the NBA, he lent a suggestion to the young man. He said, "Bruh, stop doing gun suggestions, man. Throw the grenade at him." And what did John Morant do?
They threw the grenade.
He listened. He's been doing the grenade celebration ever since, and hasn't heard a peep from the NBA. Shout out to John Morant. Shout out to Gilbert Arenas for finally being a legit big bro and helping out. Because
Hey,
sometimes
bro,
he be saying stuff on this show, but I'm like, bruh,
what are you
I
talking about? Yeah,
yeah, I see why your career played out the way it did. And then sometimes he say stuff that really like, man, Gilly really knows the game. Shout out to him finally being a real big bro to the next generation and giving some sound
hey, but,
advice. And shout out to Ja for being open and taking the advice.
well, Bob, come on, bro. Hey, so obviously we know Ja trolling at this point, but here's the
He
thing.
is.
I get it. I understand why um a lot of people are on this case. It's because just what you said. You said, dog, you can tell they want to give you the face of the league, but you keep doing just idiocy. And obviously, and here's a part of the story that I think hasn't really got talked about or anything said. A gun gestures is done primarily by damn near everybody in the damn NBA. Let's be honest. All right, let's call a buck.
Facts.
All right. The only reason why Ja's really getting in trouble is because what Bobby said. When you are trying to get the face of the league, and the commissioner is really trying to give it to you, he's only finding you because he wants you to understand your importance of your influence. He wants you to understand how much you can tip things and influence things, especially with the youth. And he wants you to understand the power that you have as being John. That's what he really wants. That's what he really wants, is for you to understand your power. And he's going to keep finding them until he understands it. And because, let's be honest, he's the only one getting fined for it. All right.
Yeah.
But that's because of what Bobby said. He wants to make him the face. It wouldn't have been a big deal what Anthony Edwards said about his little situation. You know,
Yeah. Anthony
but
Edwards literally told a chick
yeah,
to have an abortion,
yeah,
and they brush it under the rug, and they still put like they want
they
y'all to
want to
be
get
successful.
yes, but it's kind of like like I swear, like they'll tweet, say, do something that just you be like, come on, bro, like just take it. They want to give it to you, take it, like because it's literally and look, maybe we haven't really thought about this. Let's play devil's advocate for a second.
Okay.
Maybe they don't want it.
But it's something that like you don't choose it. Like really, the
I
fans choose it
under,
for you.
I understand, Bobby, but what if they really want to kind of go the Kawhi route and don't want all that fame and crap? They just want to play ball. They just want probably,
No,
and I,
Kawhi wanted it. Kawhi wanted it.
yeah, but when he came to it,
He just don't want to play. That's the difference. He don't want to play. Like one of the funniest movies. You ever see The Ladies Man? You remember The
yeah,
Ladies Man? The
yeah,
SNL
yeah,
skit turned into a movie. There's a
yeah, yeah.
line in that movie, and the line in that movie is when he's talking to talking to Shorty, and he says, "I just feel that I deserve an exorbitant amount of money without having to work for it." That's Kawhi Leonard, bro. And he just feels like he deserves this amount of money without having to work for it. Now,
Hey, I wanted to win the
when
lottery
when
too.
yeah, when you sign with the Clippers and the first thing you do is make a commercial with the
Mm,
crown in the mirror, knowing who plays in the same building you play, you want
yeah,
to be the man. You want to be the
true.
man. You just don't want to have to work for it.
Work for
And
it. Yeah,
that's the difference between LeBron and a lot of cats. You can say what you want about LeBron and this person, Matt. Yes, he's an asshole. Yes, he's this and that. Yes, he loves to be loved, but the man puts the work in,
true.
and you can
True.
never you can't
Doubt
question
that. Can't doubt that. I can't doubt that. Can never doubt that.
AP said anything to get it off LeBron.
That's crazy.
But you can't, man. It's hard work. It's hard work
Well, the crazy thing
doing
is,
it.
Brown was trying to give it to his teammate in that month, didn't want it, and they had to ship him to Dallas. So, say what you want about LeBron, but I keep it honest about Bobby. No, I ain't a LeBron fan, but I keep it greasy. I keep it honest. That man tried to give AD the damn podium in LA, and the man didn't want it. He
Yeah.
like, bro, he like, come on, dog, AD, bro. Like, come on, you want it or not? Fuck it, man. Give me Luka, bro. Give me Luka. He probably want it. Give me Luka. And what Luka do? And what Luka do? When Luka come in and Brian had to sit out, well, injury for a couple of weeks, Luka
Yeah.
said, man, don't worry about it, man.
45. I got
Yeah,
45 up for you.
no, we still top 4 seed. Don't even worry. Go ahead, rest, LeBron. Don't worry. Sit, chill. AD
Right.
over there.
But so I guess we'll touch on this real quick, pause, before we get into some good stuff. We got on a little bit. WrestleMania is a week away. You got a Friday Night SmackDown tonight. Should be airing in about 30 minutes. But yeah, next week the big show taking over Vegas for the whole weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Couple of things. Obviously, we just spoke about KO. will not be able to participate. So you have Randy Orton, who's looking for an opponent. Uh,
Mm.
is there anybody you'd like to see him face in particular, or who do you feel would be somebody who could legitimately fill that spot?
I mean, at this point, it's WrestleMania. Expect the unexpected. Nick Aldis, the SmackDown general manager. I know he's retired, but this man,
Mm.
yeah, I know he even got RKO'd twice and fined, you know, 50,
Yeah.
50,000 each time. He gave him 100 the first time. He's like, well, this is for a future one. So he kind of already cashed that joint in. So already gave him some equity, some fine equity, which I understand that, but you ain't gonna keep RKOing me, bro.
Well, what's the angle though? Just him trying to get some get back.
Yeah, just him just getting fed up. You like, bro, you just ain't gonna keep RKOing me, bro. like, like, I ain't a regular general manager. You're like, I used to get busy too. Like, like people do your research and Nick out. So um,
Paper said John Cena will not be on the SmackDown before WrestleMania. True, true,
yeah,
true.
because he originally wasn't scheduled
Yeah,
to be on there. Matter of fact, and I think a lot of people is yeah, I've been hearing those rumors too, but a lot
mm-hmm.
of people have been kind of, for the most part, excited to see what can happen with Randy Orton in the situation now that KO is
Yeah.
unfortunately not to go. So we'll
I
see,
got
man.
one. I got one for you. How about Solo?
Yeah, because Solo don't have a match.
Yeah, we got a match. He's kind of in this kind of bloodline takeover thing, with Jacob and him and who's it, Tama.
Ta- yeah, Tamatanga.
Uh, yeah,
It's
they're them screwing over Jacob, and Jacob, like is the bloodline gonna break? Yeah, I can see you throwing him in there with Randy. I can see Jacob then winning the U.S. belt, and then Jacob kind of going at Randy to stick up for Solo, you know,
Mhm.
and them having a little thing over the U.S. belt. That now makes it interesting.
Yeah, a
Uh,
lot of possibilities, really. A lot of possibilities.
yeah, have Randy call out an NXT guy. I can't say I don't know too many NXT guys, so I don't. Is there
Ah,
anybody down there who's like next up
mm,
right now?
Now, to be honest, you saved that for SmackDown, bro. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, like, so here's my thing. I get you want to try to utilize everybody on the roster on Mania, but uh, WWE's been known, yeah, not everybody can make it on the card. So sometimes,
True.
like, it is what it is. Don't throw everything on the card just for if you can't find a quality opponent for RKO. I mean, either find a way to start a storyline. Well, he's already done Javon Evans. He's done that match. Trick Williams. I love Trick Williams. I don't think Trick Williams is ready for that type of stage. Or, um, I mean, I don't know. As a fan, I don't think Trick
Mm-hmm.
Williams. I I need some more development in the in ring. And
Is
slightly
it too late to kind of try and make him a part of the
Cody
Logan Paul? No, Logan Paul AJ situation, and maybe pull a triple threat out of that?
uh, yeah, because I mean,
Alan, I hate you,
when you talking about a week away, well, I mean, him and Melo had a great match a few weeks ago on SmackDown. Had a
but
great
I hate
match.
Mello. I hate Mello.
What? I
I
love
hate
Carmelo.
Mello.
I absolutely love Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes has been killing it ever since he stepped foot on NXT, and he's been killing it in the main roster. Love Carmelo Hayes. Like his character work has been top notch. You know why you hate him is because you be like, yo, this obnoxious little self-centered prick. That,
No, it's just he's not as bad as some, but like his gimmick is like, bro, I've been there, done that. I've been
I
there,
got
done
you.
that, man. You just another MVP. You just who was just another who was just another. You know what I mean?
Oh, I got you.
We spoke on it, man. Give me, yo, all black wrestlers. Stop feeding them this bullshit hood
Oh, I got
flashy black dude gimmick, man. Give me something,
I got you.
because none of it's never produced a champion.
I got
It
you. Give me
has
some.
never produced a Cena, a Triple H, a Orton. It hasn't produced a great one. The closest we got was Bobby Lashley, and he didn't do that stuff.
Or Booker T.
Like, true.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit with her, but once he broke away from Harlem Heat and went,
No, but,
he wasn't. He was like his own thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. The characters really weren't like your stereotypes. Is what you're saying.
yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Like, I need a black wrestler to sit down and think, bruh, give me. I need one, man. In my lifetime, I need somebody. I need a black wrestler who could potentially enter the GOAT conversation. I need that.
I got you.
Especially now that y'all trying to get me vested back in wrestling. I need that.
Yeah.
Like, I can't keep trying to. All the people that's trying to hang their hat on the Rock. No, the Rock ain't black. He's Samoan. Let his people have that. He ain't black. I'm sorry.
His daddy was full Negro, bro. I can't give you that.
The Rock ain't black, man. He's Samoan.
No,
let his people have that.
His daddy named it Rocky Johnson. That was all black, bro.
But he ain't though, man. He's Samoan. He pays homage. Hey, man.
Hold on, Bobby. Let's have this conversation though, because as wrestling fans, we've had this conversation. So I get what you're saying because you're not wrong. Because according to what Rock celebrates, he does celebrate his Samoan heritage outward more forward than his black heritage, and that's fair. I will give you that point. So if you're going by what Dwayne Johnson is going by, he's Samoan. I'm with you. So that's what we should go by. All right. And if you really want to be, technical, then I say fuck it because that is black as hell. Johnson, all right? I don't know no damn Samoan named Johnson. Rocky Johnson. All right. His daddy they were black as hell. And his mama was a Samoan one. All right. She saw that BBC and was like, ooh, boy, yeah. See, because
I hear you.
But black folks in Samoa got a lot of things in common. We love spam. All right.
We do.
All right. We love some spam, cuz. All right. We tell some right. All right. All right. So there's a lot of similarities between our folks. All right. So there is a lot of similarities. But to be fair, if you're going based off of daddy, he does have black in him. If you go on both what Bobby's saying and go on both what Dwayne says, he's Samoan. I see both sides.
Okay,
I'm going.
Here's where I'm gonna throw you a. Okay, I'm out of diamonds. I'm gonna play this spade real quick. If you're gonna sell me that and have me accept The Rock as being black, then that means you also have to accept Logic as being black.
I never went against that. I never went against
white, bro. Logic is white.
If you
go and let this dude get away with saying nigga for so long, this dude is white.
He just see through, bro. He just
dude is white. We didn't let him get around telling this lie his whole life. Dude is white. You have seen
Rock's dead.
In person.
I need to see Logic's papis and mammy.
He shows his picture like dude is black, and the dude he acknowledges as his dad is black. The dude that his mama told him is his daddy is black. But no, you seen kids that had black fathers. Hell, look at you selling me The Rock. Look at The Rock. The Rock is darker than Logic. Logic is white, bro. He got straight hair. Logic is white. I'm sorry, his mama lied to him. His mama might have wanted that to be his daddy, I
Hey,
guarantee you that boy take a DNA test and Maury's
dang.
gonna come back like you are not the father.
Oh, damn. He went to the Maury level. Shit.
Yeah. If
On the
Michael
res-
Jackson kid, if you say a Michael Jackson kids ain't his, that ain't Logic's daddy.
no, actually, Michael Jackson kids are slightly got some melanin. They slightly dark. Slightly. They're darker
Logic
than
ain't.
Logic.
Logic is
They're,
white.
no, they're darker than Logic. We are so off topic, y'all. People, please,
I
please
know.
don't.
So with that being said, the Rock is Samoan. That
Hey, that's wild, bro.
he's
We are so
Samoan.
off.
Yeah, but I need representation in Black Triple H. I need representation. You've been doing a
I
good job, according to what people say. You've been doing better than Vince McMahon. Let's step up in this way. I need a black champion that doesn't have a hood gimmick. And this is where I think Bray Wyatt will truly be missed. I believe Bray Wyatt, once he would have been done like with in ring wrestling, would have been an amazing character
man.
development type person. Nah, I think he could have been behind the scenes giving guys good gimmicks to run with because the dude created what 4 personalities that all took off. Like
Uh,
every gimmick he came up with worked.
well, I'll say this: he has different facets to his own personality in
Yeah,
his own,
and they
and
all
then
hit.
yeah, and then you really look at what's going on now with all the Wyatt Six and all the characters that he developed in
Yeah.
the Funhouse came end up turning to be like characters that are now wrestlers. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
they hyped the group up. Unfortunately, there was a injury to Bo Dallas, so we kind of haven't really
Yeah.
seen him a lot lately. But rumored to be back soon, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but they got some
Also,
momentum.
a rumor I hope to be true. I guess that Alexa Bliss could come back and like be the leader.
I hope so.
That would be because she's been dropping her own hints that obviously she keeping the spirit of Bray and the Fiend alive. So that'd be dope.
I
But
did.
yeah,
I, I don't know. I just want Alexa Bliss to just be back full time. Period. I missed her.
yeah,
I definitely geeked when she came back at the Rumble.
mm-hmm.
So um, she had a good match for that Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Uh, man, I yeah, wrestling's in good hands right now, man. Good hands.
Yeah. Could have had Kofi had they not Lesnar his title run.
Nah, nah.
So, I mean, his gimmick ain't. I'll get for the gimmick though.
Nah.
Again,
At the,
that gimmick didn't have any staying power. Like,
yes, at that
especially what they turned him with the boot. Nah, I take that back. They completely turned him into a freaking joke. Yeah, they turned the New Day into a joke.
they been a joke, bro.
Bootios. Come on.
They were. I'm about to say something unpopular, bro. I hated New Day, bro. I ain't even gonna cap with you. I hated the gimmick. I love what they did as it an individuals.
Shout out to Big Rob.
All right. Um, like I loved what they did as in wrestlers. I hate the gimmick of actual New Day. Like
Yeah.
like the oh, and they just being overly and they
Yeah.
can y'all can say what y'all want. I look and people could take this how you want. I don't give a fuck. They kind of push them to be a little bit too overly homosexual,
Mm.
and I wouldn't look if you're homosexual. That's do what you do.
He said,
Obviously, I just thought it was just too much. It's like they was just a little bit too much on the
the New Day?
yeah. Then they would they
I didn't get that vibe. You talking
nah
now or like once upon a time?
no that whole gimmick they was a little bit too much on the booty and too much dick jokes
Oh,
and just
okay, okay. So I
it,
wasn't.
it was
I just remember that segment.
it
Like
was
that was when I wasn't fully tuned in. So
it was
if E didn't get hurt, he could have been.
now AP got a point. If Big E doesn't get hurt, I think that New Day gimmick's still going right now, and and look, people loved it. I thought it was they were funny every now and then, but it was just too overly homosexual for me, the tendencies that they were just doing, and I'm like, that has nothing to do. And what
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get it. Like I said, people that I'm not being homophobic. I'm just it just it needs a
It was too
person.
much. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
needs a place, and if you're going to present it that way, like there's wrestlers over in AEW,
Mm-hmm.
and that are openly gay.
Right.
They're not doing half the shit that New Day was doing. Like,
No. Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like it just
Maybe because they have an understanding of the culture. Just things
yes,
they want to do.
exactly. So that goes back to your point. Stop giving me that bullshit with the black wrestlers always got to be fucking thuggish and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's like if you're gonna throw a stereotype on a gimmick and then overly do it, and that's not even you, it's gonna come off a certain way and inauthentic, and that's what it came off. So that's why I never rocked with it. I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
every now and then your little jokes is cute now and then, and like, nah, this shit's crazy. So, but and it
Yeah.
also wasn't viable for Kofi Kingston to be a world champion for a long run anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why.
It's not believable.
No, not when I got Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar in the same division. What? Are
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
even a
You're
heavyweight?
not. You're not consistently beating these guys. No.
No, are you even a heavyweight?
I
It's
can.
called a
I
heavy.
can. But see, that's the thing. Like I can deal with the weight mismatch if I believe in your
And that's
abilities,
fine.
a la Jeff
Daniel
Hardy.
Bryan. No, I would go.
Jeff, yeah.
I would go
For
Daniel
me,
Bryan.
Jeff
I
Hardy
get what
had like he's the high flyer. He used his wrestling wisdom and technique to get over.
Rey
I can buy it.
Mysterio. There you go, Rey Mysterio.
I
Best
could buy
example.
it to a degree. Ray was like he was just too small. If Rey
I get what
Mysterio might have been 4 inches taller, I could buy all the way in. But yeah, yeah, I could buy it for a little bit, not for like an. But yeah, yeah, I'm with you.
yeah. So yeah, I don't
Uh,
know. It was hard to
yeah,
buy
but
in. Hey, bro.
yeah,
It's just for me. It was.
yeah. Enough of that part, man. We just cover some quick things. We do a full deep dive on WrestleMania next Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we
Yeah.
got up next.
Yeah.
Hey,
Because
UFC 314.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I forgot the man's name because I can't see it. When I see it, I can pronounce it. I can't pronounce it without seeing it.
Now you don't want to ask
Uh,
my. You don't want to ask my ratchet ass. I'm bad at butcher names.
I
I'll
know it.
fuck it up.
I just got to see it. That's all.
Volkanovski. Here we go. I got
Volkanovski. Yeah, there you go.
Volkanovski.
Alexander Volkanovski and Diego
Yeah.
Lopez, the main event. But hey, what I'm waiting to see is, hey, my guy is fighting. Oh,
Michael Chandler.
oh, 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 oh. Patty the
Mm.
Batty, baby. I mess with Patty, man. That's my guy
Oh,
in the
word.
co-main event. Yeah, I'm a fan of Patty. He's one of the ones that kind of reeled me into UFC. Him and Sugar. Obviously John Jones. A
Mm-hmm.
couple of the female fighters I enjoy watching as well.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I've heard from my people who do follow UFC religiously, the card is pretty good
Yeah.
overall.
Solid card.
Yeah, I see that there's a few fights that I'm gonna take a peek at. I guess the early preems. We got Michael Raposo, Marco Tulio, Trishan Gore. In the prelim card, Jim Miller. He still did that dude like 55 years old, ain't he?
Old as hell.
I'm
He won't
saying,
go
why
away.
is
He won't go away.
it?
Cause Jim Miller's cardio is like probably one of the best in the game, bro. So I think that's why he's been able to have that longevity. He keeps himself in great shape. Keep himself in
Okay,
great shape.
he doing it, man. He's on that preliminary card, and so there's a couple fights in there that I'll be
For-
taking a look at. Dan Each,
Hey, Bobby, I
what's
don't.
up?
Your
Eddie
man,
Guerrero. I could buy Eddie Guerrero as champion.
yeah,
I
that
was
was
buying
easy to
him.
sell. That
Yeah,
was easy to sell. But no, Jim Miller, 41 years old, bro. What were you doing at 41,
Bruh.
though?
Shit. I wouldn't cage fighting. Tell you
I'm not
that.
even. I'm not even 41 yet. I'm not nowhere close to what Jim is doing. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't with Jim Miller, bro. Get your teeth
Bruh.
broke, bro. I'm
Yeah,
good.
shout out to Jim Miller.
You want some of this too old
Yeah.
man? No.
No. uh, Dominic Reyes also scheduled to fight. I'm familiar with him. I'll probably check him out. But my interest is of course in the main and co-main event. Michael Chandler versus Patty Pimblett, Patty the Batty, and
Mhm.
the main Alexander Volkanovski against Diego Lopez. Um, you got any thoughts on either fight or the card in general?
No, no. Overall as a, I mean, you getting 13 a damn good solid matchup. So get your popcorn ready. By the time they kick that joint off on the prelims, I think you probably catch the prelims on ESPN, and then they'll switch
Mm-hmm.
over to ESPN Plus, but you got to pay for it. So, um, no, I look. If you can't get to a bar, I suggest, or if you can find a way to watch it somehow, I definitely,
Fire
uh,
stick.
yeah, put your eyes on that content, man. There's going to be some knockouts, chokeouts, and some tap outs for sure. High octane energy, 13
Yeah.
solid fights, like I said. But definitely, I'm actually looking forward to that actually co-main event, Michael Chandler and Patty,
Mm-hmm.
uh, more than the main. No disrespect to the main card, but I just always loved the lightweight division.
Okay.
Obviously, that's where John Jones started. I love the oh no, it's lightweight. No, I'm tripping. That's light
No,
heavyweight.
John. Yeah, like heavy.
Yeah. No, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. So, but yeah, this is lightweight. I'm tripping. So this was Michael Chandler and Patty's at. So they definitely be letting them hands fly in the lightweight. Because I
Oh
remember
yeah.
WEC was one of the organizations that UFC acquired, and that's where they had the lightweight and featherweight
Mm.
at WEC, like your Uriah Faber, your Ben Henderson, Anthony Showtime Pettis came from over there, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they used to get at it, bro. And matter of fact, I think that's where Cowboy Cerrone was at WEC
Mm.
before he became big over in UFC. So
Okay.
somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, man, them lightweights get after it. They small, but man, they be throwing them damn hands. They be trying, they be trying to knock each other the hell out into next week, bro. And I love it, dog. So let's get it, dog.
Absolutely, absolutely. Saying who you got winning
I know Patty's your boy. I know Patty's your,
it.
I know Patty's your boy. I'm gonna have to go Michael Chan on this one, man. I
Okay,
gotta
hey, that's fair.
gotta go with the experience, man. Gotta go with the experience, man. You talking? I know they almost got about the same amount of fights, almost, but just the age difference where it comes
Mm.
with Michael Chan. I think it might
It
might
is a
sadden him out a
difference.
little bit. Yeah, because your man Patty's uh 29, 30 compared to 37, 38 in Michael
Yeah.
Chandler. So like, that 8, 10 years gap makes a difference, bro. So
Oh yeah. 2 inch reach advantage as well for Patty.
true. He
Um.
almost got a 2 inch reach. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta go with my guy, man. I'm gonna go Patty.
fair, 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 fair.
I'm gonna say he finishes it in 3.
Ooh, Mm. Hey, that might be Mets
Yeah.
of the night. And you know they're they
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
say he
after it.
finishes at 3, man. Patty's got hands. Patty also has a decent ground game.
Mm,
People don't realize about Patty. I'm a fan of his. I'm a fan of Sugar as well. Uh,
gotta
the
respect the
difference
ground.
between the two, Sugar got that left hand is
Deadly, bro.
the, yeah, don't get caught. But if
Yeah,
you can get Sugar into a ground fight, you can get him, and that was demonstrated in his last fight. Patty's a little different. Patty can handle himself on the ground,
yeah.
so that's a little tougher task. Plus, he got the hand.
His
Yeah,
BJJ
I'm
is a little bit more polished.
a little bit. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go with Patty, man. Oh, Patty's a baddie. Going with him. What about the main? Yeah, I gotta go Volkanovski. I'm gonna go with him for the easy dub.
Hey man,
Uh,
anybody that's Russian, I ain't going against right now in UFC. It was Khabib's fault. It was Khabib's fault. Ever since Khabib beat the shit out of Conor, I'm like, man, I ain't messing with any Russian when it comes to UFC, bro. Like they started, it's Khabib's fault because they was showing when the little bastard was like 3 years old wrestling the damn grizzly bears. I'm like, yeah, these motherfuckers, bro. And then you see all the other Russians come into UFC, they be dominant. I'm like, yeah, man, y'all Russians
yeah.
different when it comes to UFC shit. Yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all alone, bro. Yeah, who they going against? Yeah, I don't even give a damn. I mean, pick the Russians. It don't matter. Mm.
The difference is they're not trying to be stars. They're just
No.
coming in and
Oh, they
winning.
want to fight, bro.
They just
No,
winning. Like whatever we gotta do to win.
they want to fight.
Um,
They
yeah,
literally are coming overseas to say, "Hey, man, I make my family rich. Kick your ass." And
yeah.
they ready to get rich by kicking your ass, and that's it. They don't give a damn about endorsements. They don't give a damn about the
Nope.
cameras. They don't give a damn about none of that shit. They care about kicking your ass and walking away with a whole bunch of money to Mother Russia and all the vodka. Yeah, all the Svetlanas. They waiting for him. I'm trying to tell you. All right, fuck around with the
Yeah.
Russians. Get your ass.
uh, is there anybody on the card that people might not know about? You think they should look out for?
Oh no, no. I just think you should just tune into the card because you might
Okay.
find somebody that you never um, had heard of and then take away and be like, yo, that was pretty impressive. I think there's a good opportunity. Obviously, there's some people that I'm not familiar with, so I'm gonna try to peep out the card as much as I can because I want to become familiar with some of these individuals, especially the prelims and some of your matchups on the lower card. So um, I like watching those because those are people who got the most to fight for because you're unknown. You're trying to get known.
Yeah.
So I think that's when you show out the most because you want to get known. So that's when them, especially them, uh, you put them in the same match and they all in the same situation where they trying to figure out where the next check coming from. Hell, I'm trying to get known. These gym fees catching up on me, man. The creditor knocking at my door, baby mama getting on my nerves. Yeah, man. It's kind of like, yeah, dog eat dog world, man. When you ain't got nothing to lose and you trying to get your career to the next level, and it brings out the best in you on the type of lights and type of stage and situation. So y'all better peep out them prelims all the way up to like I mean, peep out the whole card, but I like to pay attention to those undercards and the prelims, man. They get after it, bro.
Yep. Yep. That's that, man. Hoping for a very entertaining night. I'll have my Heineken and popcorn ready.
I ain't getting popcorn. That's such a great combo. I love
Yeah.
that. Oh,
Then enjoying myself while I kick back and partake in the night's events. Uh, next story. Next story. Shout outs is done, but something very important happened while we were away. Alex
yeah.
Great broke the all-time goal scorer record, surpassing Wayne Gretzky by one. He's now the all-time leader with 895 goals scored. Uh, I'm not huge into hockey, mainly in part. In Cleveland, we didn't have a pro hockey team. We had the other three major sports. We had baseball, football, basketball covered. We did not have a hockey team, so
Well,
I didn't really
Columbus,
get into hockey.
they
But
did.
they didn't come until I'd left Ohio by that time. They're young,
And then I
uh,
think they're gone. Shit.
and that's Columbus. Like we didn't care
Yeah.
about Columbus in
I was
northern
about
Ohio.
to
The only thing we care about in Columbus in northern Ohio,
Ohio
or most
State.
people, is Ohio State.
Yeah.
Um, so I didn't really get into hockey until I relocated to Vegas, and the Vegas Golden Knights came into existence. So I've been following hockey for literally only like the last 5 to 6 years, and luckily that fortunate enough to have celebrated the championship already. So
Oh wow! Look at that. The Columbus
that
team is actually
golden,
still like above 500. Look at that.
yeah, they play good, but they ain't got nothing on my Golden Knights. We gets it done. Um, but how big of a deal? Again, I'm not a huge hockey fan. How big of a deal is him really breaking this record? Because in hockey, you have like what's more important, the goal scorer or like the overall points?
They're all important, but the reason why it
But which one
matters,
is king? Is it the goals or is it just the overall points?
well, the one that he just passed. You know why it's important? Because who he passed
Yeah,
is
but that same person again, and I'm glad you said it because that's why my question is what it is, because according to people who really follow hockey, I guess a lot of people thought that record would not be broken.
yes, and I was one of them
Um,
because
okay.
I follow hockey. And Wayne Gretzky to make it real easy for anybody who doesn't follow hockey. Wayne Gretzky is Michael Jordan in that world. All right,
Yes. Fair.
and
Very fair.
when you pass any of his records, especially that one, you kind of turn your head and you're like, well, shit. One, didn't think it'd get broken because who it was Wayne freaking Gretzky. And two, you're looking at Ovechkin, he like, well, shit. At the rate that he did it, because he probably played almost to about 60% of the season this year.
Hmm.
Still put up great numbers. But he's always been putting up great numbers every year. So it's almost like for the last 4 or 5 years, you kind of started looking at Ovechkin and like, well, he's not slowing down. And if he kind of keeps this pace, he might. And but what's great about him is you can compare Ovechkin to LeBron, especially when it comes to the durability. Uh,
True.
Ovechkin,
Is it year 20?
year 20, and he's 38, 39, almost 40.
Mm-hmm.
And you can easily say, probably playing a more physical sport, and they play the same amount of games, 82.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he rarely misses, literally. You can look him up. If they play 82 games, he's literally playing at least 80% of those every year. Like this year was the first time he's probably played the less because he's had a couple of injuries,
Mm-hmm.
maybe 2 years. So maybe 2 years out of 20, he's had shortened seasons. And one of them was injury. The other one that was shortened was COVID. So those are the only 2 seasons out of 20 that's been shortened.
Okay.
Again, was injury. The other one was COVID. All right. For the most part, he's playing at least 80% of the games. Very tough, rugged, goal scorer, literally generational talent. But I just think like the pace that he did it, a lot of people was like, all right, he might get close. And then now he's already surpassed it. And what's crazy is I think he probably got another 2 or 3 more years left. So he's just going to keep adding. So he's going to keep adding to it. And so he's about
Okay.
to make something that we thought was a record that couldn't get passed. And he might push it to a level that it might be unobtainable, unreachable. Because that's how good Ovechkin is. That's how good he is. He can make this record very unobtainable and push it so far out. And shout out to Rec Room, our man Jay. There's not a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people out there in DC like he's saying that are GOAT level that come from that area, and he's one of them. You
Shout out to Jay. But and here's why I pose the question to you. Because all that being said, everything you said is absolutely true. But Gretzky is still the all-time points leader, and
I
he
feel you.
has a 900 point lead on second place.
I hear you.
900, and guess what? Ovechkin, he ain't even in the top 10 yet.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like
But
that. That's why I'm like what's what's the more important thing though? Is it the goals or is it the overall points? Because
I mean,
you talk about touchable. That record looks like
no,
it
that
ain't
looks
going nowhere at
no. You're
all.
because when you talk about total points, that's including your assist and all that other shit in there too.
Yeah,
Because I know enough about hockey that because your points go by goals, assists, and
yeah,
it
goals
might
and
be
assists combined.
yeah, goals and assists combined. I do know that for sure. But I mean, Ovechkin's position, he is the goal scorer. He's not meant to be an assister. Gretzky was just an overall badass hockey dude, like for real. And so, I mean, just for me, Ovechkin is my goal because I saw the good and the bad. Uh, and I saw very little of Gretzky, and what I saw was
Mm,
good. I didn't see his struggles. I didn't see his downs. I didn't see his bad. So I didn't see his
right,
whole story.
right.
I saw all of Ovi's story, and he's my goat. And that's nothing to take away from Gretzky. I know what he means to the sport, so that's why I think that's why you propose that question.
Yeah, shout out to Jay who
Yo, he wild, bro.
says he celebrated a birthday recently as well. So
I already know
happy birthday to the
that
homie.
he out there still cranking.
Yeah. um, I don't know. Again, I'm completely ignorant to what is and what isn't important in hockey, but it feels like I don't know, like, and it's definitely not to put down because the accomplishment, it is what it is. Anytime you
Mhm.
can become the all-time leader in the history of any sport, any category, uh, that's a hell of an accomplishment.
No doubt.
Hell, even if you look at it, like he literally, uh, they almost played the exact same amount of games too. He's literally played exactly 11 more games than Wayne Gretzky to get to that point. But it's like when I look at the points like that, like bro. First of all, Wayne Gretzky's the only player even to cross 2,000 points, but he has 2,857 total points, and second place is 1921.
Damn, where's Ovechkin at?
That
They ain't
that's
even
what I'm
close.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Ovechkin is only at 1620.
Yeah, I don't think he gonna reach that.
Oh no, 1,200 points, and it took you 20 years to hit 16. That 10 years is only 800.
Nah, he could only at most he
You
probably
have to play.
at,
You have to play
nah, no,
12, 15 more
nah,
years.
he can't do it. Nah, at most he might be able to add maybe another 400 or 500 in that. That's about it. I'm done.
Uh,
That's
yeah, and
that's
like I said,
crazy.
he's 20 points away from entering the top 10, in which he would pass Joe Sakic. He is 63 points exactly behind Sidney Crosby, who's at number 9
I didn't know Sid was that far ahead of him on points.
on over. And again, so that's another thing. Like, what's more important, just the
Well,
goals, or
well, well,
is the total points more important?
well I mean, I to yes, total points are important. Yes, I would say so. But I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you look at if there was a way that Ovechkin could get more assists, but that's not what they ask him to do in his offense. They ask him to be the goal scorer. They ask him to hit the slap shots. I mean, they ask him to sit in a spot and they feed him the puck to score. So that's not his role. So I mean, it's
That is crazy. They're both in year 20.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because they pretty much came in at the same time. So when they both came in at that point in time where NHL was kind of missing that void, or their stars that they had were getting older, like your Mario Lemieux. Uh, Gretzky left probably just right before that.
Mm,
Mario Lemieux, yeah, Brett Halls, and some of those guys in the early '90s and shit. like your Mike Madonna's and shit, Jerome McGinley's, and like they were getting old. So, uh, Sidney and Ovechkin came in pretty much at the same time, and they pretty much had that, um, you know, which one you like Sidney was more like the finesse all around guy. That's why he has the more
Mm,
total points. You know what I'm saying? That's why he has the more total points. Compared to Ovechkin was, your rugged. He beat you up. Let's have a fight, slap shot kind of guy.
yeah.
So they had two different styles, but I geared toward Ovechkin. I liked his style more, because I kind of thought Sidney Crosby was a little soft. Uh,
I'm gonna make Sidney Crosby a little bit more impressive right now with this.
no, he's very impressive. You can't
No, but
knock
I'm
Sidney.
gonna make him more. I'm gonna make him more impressive. Ovechkin has played 140 more games than Sidney Crosby,
Yes, Sidney's had some
and Crosby
concussions.
still has more points. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
no, Sidney's had some concussion issues. There was some point in times where they thought that his career he should probably cut it short because of concussions. But he's managed to still kind of stick around. But if you're talking about overall around better hockey player, yes, it is Sidney Crosby. And yes, I hate that I just got to throw up in my mouth there. Well, I think kid soft, all right, Canadian soft ass, all right. So, uh, Drake on ice, all right.
He said he called him Drake.
Yeah, Canadian soft ass, Drake on ice. You should clip that and definitely advertise that.
Son.
That's great. Um, I know I said that. I was like, damn, that really just came out of my mouth. No, but
Oh, pause.
yeah, super pause, super fucking pause. Jeez, I need to stop smoking and podcasting. This is crazy.
Oh
And
man,
I just dug Ovechkin, man. I just love this style, bro.
that's fair.
Even Russian, crazy Russian.
Last thing on hockey before we switch it up. Does I know they have this kid. I can't remember his name. He's 18 years old. Does he have any shot?
Uh, what's his name?
I can't remember.
You talking about in Chicago, Bedard? I can't remember his name.
Is he
That
in
little
Chicago?
young kid.
I thought he was with Washington.
Oh, in Washington. I mean, to be honest, I mean, I'm not sure who you're talking about, but I will say this: in hockey, when they usually have like a young phenom about 18, 19, they usually are. And
I guess we'll go Bedard because he's the youngest All Star ever. Connor
oh yeah,
Bedard.
Chicago, yeah, Colin Bedard. Oh yeah, oh no, dude's a baller. The only problem is that he's gonna go to a situation of you know it ain't gonna be good, where he's gonna be a ticket seller for the first couple of years of his life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Um, he's just gonna be there to fill up them seats because they want to see him. And his goal is to fill those seats and stay healthy until they can start building the team around him, and then they can start winning. Um, yeah, no, he's the truth. Like I said, most more than likely in hockey, when they say you're a phenom at 18 19, that man, they pretty are because um, that's how you start getting hype around your sport. And you know how we were
Okay.
talking about it last night, and how NHL has surpassed Major League Baseball when it comes to marketing your players. They marketed those little 18 and 19-year olds heavy. Connor Bedard,
Okay.
he was marketed heavy, heavy. So if they 19, 18 getting phenom treatment, they're about to turn the market machine on them heavy. And NHL, that's how they starting to get their formula of popularity. So yeah, man. Look out for a little homie in the Windy City. He gonna be
I'm
nice.
trying to see something. Like Ovechkin, his first 2 years, he had 98 goals.
Hmm.
Uh, Bedard right now has 42. Of course, Ovechkin's first 2 years, he was 20 and 21. So there is. I mean, he's got the 2 year head start on him. So I guess we'll see what he does the next 2 seasons.
If he stays on Ovechkin's average, then yeah, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. And then knowing him in the way that he plays, I think he'll probably have slightly more assists than Ovechkin. So I fingers crossed. Bedard might float around and
Oh,
might do the double
what?
dip.
What is Jo, man? What does this do?
Yo,
What?
hey,
What?
yo, Jay, what are we on, bro? I don't
What are you trying to win in the men's room in Buffalo Wild Wings?
know. This
Pause.
TMI like a mother.
Pause on your life right now.
Yeah. Oh, Bill. Hey, don't type nothing else about what you're doing in the bathroom. Just don't.
I'm saying.
Nah, we good, bro. Let Bobby know
Uh,
after this what was really going on. Don't even. Yeah, we good, bro.
but moving on. It's about that time in the NBA. Couple games left in the season for a lot of teams. Playing tournament next week. Schedule right there.
Woo.
As you see,
As of right now.
yeah, I think the race in the East is a little bit more compelling than the race in the West.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wrong button. NBA. There we go. NBA standings. I can tell you guys right now in the East is looking like right now. The Magic holding down the 7th spot, 2 games above the Hawks, who are in the 8th spot, who are a game above the Bulls in the 9th spot, who are a game above the Heat in the 10th spot. Uh, the 11th team, not even close, so we won't talk about them. But those 4 teams, 2 games left for each, I believe. Uh, as it stands, the Heat could still. The Magic are pretty much secure. The only team that could catch them would be the Hawks for the 8th spot.
Mm-hmm.
But the Hawks could still be caught by the Heat for flip flopping in that. They could drop from 8 to 10. The Heat can rise from 10 to 8. Same with the Bulls. The Bulls can rise up to the 8th spot. But as it stands, looks like it's going to be Magic against the Hawks, Bulls against the Heat, and obviously the loser of the first game will play the winner of the Bulls Heat. Matchup wise, for me, I'm not gonna lie, I would love Orlando to just go ahead and
Yeah.
win the 7th seed.
Yeah. Handle for real, handle business, man.
Yeah, I would love for Orlando just to go ahead and take care of that. Reason why? I'm not trying to see them in the first round. I ain't gonna lie. We had a tough 7 game series last season with the Magic in the first
Yeah.
round.
Yeah. You don't want to see Paulo, bro.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that again.
You ain't trying to see Paulo, bro. That's
Not
what you know.
again.
Hey, tell the truth, cuz
Shout out to Adam.
that
So
would no.
you got Steph hitting threes and Draymond kicking us, the Warriors, as a contender. Hey, with
man.
Jimmy Butler, anything
Hey,
is possible, man. They've been one of the better teams in the league
yeah,
since
ever
he's
since
been
that
there.
break. Yeah. Yeah.
Appreciate you for tuning in, Adam.
It's good with you. Nah, bro.
Yeah, I definitely
He said, I ain't
the
trying to see
AC. I'm not, man. It's they play a style of basketball that like they play
Paulo.
physical because they don't have the skill.
Hey, bro.
They're that team. They play physical because they don't have the skill. Like
Hey,
obviously, I'm not talking about Paulo. Paulo is
oh, you ain't
the
talking
most
about
skilled player on the team. But like overall, like they don't have a skilled team, so they just try and physically beat you up.
yeah.
Not trying to go through that again. We did that last season. We won. I'm not trying to prove we
Barely,
can do it again.
barely. Yeah, 'cause them boys.
As a Laker fan, to be honest, I'm most worried about the Rockets.
I'm a
Fair.
Laker fan, and that's a fair statement.
Yeah,
No,
let's
no,
take a look at the West. You got the Lakers holding down the 3 seed right now. I think if they win in this game, they clinch the 3 seed. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong.
yeah, we got the Lakers and we got the Rockets tonight.
Uh, but
Yeah,
they can't catch the Rockets. The Rockets are locked into the 2 seed.
no,
So
no,
that's
no, 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 no.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
no,
Lakers will either be in the 3 or 4 if
three
they
or
lose
four.
out.
Uh,
Uh,
all they got to do is not uh lose two or something like
yeah, they just can't lose. I think if they win tonight, let's say I think they're in the 3 seed. So I mean, hey, at least this way, you won't worry about the Rockets till the second round. So, but in the play-in scenario, you're not worried about anybody. We got who's in the play-in right now. It would be Memphis, Minnesota,
Sacramento.
Sacramento, and Dallas.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm.
hey, last night we had a great one, man. The Grizzlies and Memphis played last night. The Grizzlies had a chance to move up. The Grizzlies could have moved out of the play-in, but they took that L to Minnesota last night. Ant-Man dropped 45 on them, I believe.
Mm.
And Timberwolves came away with the win in Memphis. So that was impressive, setting themselves up. Because if they would have lost, well, no, they're securing the 7 and 8 spot. I think, I think the play-in for the West is set right there. Nobody can catch anybody. It's just where the games are played.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I may be lying. Minnesota could finish in the 4th spot.
Minnesota could.
Yeah. The difference between 4 and 8 is a game.
Oh, damn.
One game. So if the
Awesome.
Nuggets lose out, if the Clippers lose out,
Damn, the West crazy right now.
and Minnesota wins out, they could
Yeah,
potentially be the 4 seed. That's wild. So yeah, there's some important basketball to come this weekend.
for everybody.
Yeah, that game last night. See, Memphis could have put Minnesota away. If Memphis would have won last night, they would be the 4 seed right now.
Adam brings up a good point. You definitely don't count out the Nuggets because it's still the same roster. And I think y'all saw the other day, and damn, you could Nikola Jokic down there put the boy said, hey, you do this, you did, give me ball, get that way.
Okay, took y'all long enough to clinch. Hey, we was
No,
hey, you talking about it? Hey, you lucky we started playing like we did, because if we didn't, we'd have the best record in the league again. OKC started slipping.
hey, look, all I'm gonna say, AP.
So ain't no pause. It's fast forward.
Hey, look, all I'm gonna say, AP, is dog the way that the refs be refing for SGA. If y'all don't win the championship this year, I don't think y'all gonna get it because the way they be refing SGA, that boy, you that man getting MVP calls this year. I said, oh yeah, that boy. Hey, go ahead, get that boy a trophy. Get that boy a trophy.
So I wouldn't count the Nuggets out just because they switched coaches either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Eh,
I wouldn't count them out.
I'm not counting them out because of that. I'm counting the Nuggets out because I don't believe in the players around Joker anymore, minus Russell Westbrook.
And are you even talking about Jamal Murray?
Yeah, I
Damn,
believe they're still championship drunk. Like they're not hungry.
Ooh, he hit the H word.
They're not hungry. The only person on the team hungry is Russell Westbrook.
Sir, did you just hit the H word? I just heard the H word, bro. That's crazy, bro. My man hit the H word.
Yeah, they're not hungry. I don't want it like that. They ain't got that Clubber Lang in them no more.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? They Rocky Balboa getting ready for retirement.
That's what we
Giddey
on?
was a big time playoff player. OKC will miss him. Yeah, he's making plays for the Bulls, and they are definitely a dangerous play-in team. Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing the Bulls in the first round. Jay said, "Good point, Mar. Officiating is vital as players now is as vital as players nowadays."
I mean, I'm just saying, if you and AP, I ain't seen AP dispute what I said because he know what's up. Because you watch them damn Thunder games, man. Hey, that, hey, look, and it's not a knock. Everybody get MVP calls when you MVP that year. Everybody get them
Yeah,
calls.
but
Everybody get them. Is when it's your year to be MVP. Everybody, especially lately in the last at least 6-7 years, the way that the way that the flow of the NBA has been flowing, especially analytically and all this shit, and they want more offense or more scoring. Oh yeah, boy, don't touch that score. What's wrong with you? Get your hands off of
yeah.
SGA, cuz. What's wrong with
And
you?
I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm sorry, Allen. I love your squad. I think they can beat almost every team in the West. I'm picking OKC, but I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you
but
this right now.
Boston and
You do
Cleveland gonna
not,
bully this shit.
you do not want to see the Memphis Grizzlies in the first round. You better hope that
Oh yeah,
they end up in that seven. You don't
they
want to
gonna
see John Morant in the first round of the playoffs, bro.
yeah. Nah, that's a good point.
I've said it
Cause
once. I say it again. That boy, he's the best point guard in the league right now, and he
well,
plays winning basketball.
yeah, but besides that, Bobby, let's just be honest. Memphis is they gonna muck it up, and then don't give John an opportunity to put the dag
True.
in you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So you put those two together.
Shea is different. Never had the respect. Now refs paying their debts for Shea. True.
Yeah. He getting some back tax. I can agree with that. But fact of the matter is, this is his year, so that's why he getting it.
So all these Western Conference teams in the top eight kind of scary. Yeah, especially with each other. Especially with each other. Anybody can beat anybody.
It helps the East out.
Eh,
No, man, y'all go ahead and beat the shit out of each other within the West, and I'll see y'all in the finals, man. And see what's good.
yeah, but I don't think the Celtics are the only teams to be worried about is like the Thunder.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Bobby, if you take Cleveland and Boston muck it up style against a team that's already been getting beat up for 3 rounds, man, I'll take some more of that. Now it's my turn to whoop your ass, but I'm gonna do it in the
Yeah,
finals with the trophy
yeah,
because it ain't.
yeah,
I'm talking about stamina wise, hating and endurance wise,
yeah.
like gauntlet after gauntlet after gauntlet. You can't
I got you.
gauntlet after gauntlet after gauntlet and just stand up to every gauntlet. Like that shit tough, bro. So like you over there, OKC getting beat up by Memphis, and then
Yeah.
say you fuck around and see Houston. Goddamn, for real. And then you gotta go see Cleveland or Boston in the finals. Goddamn, for real. Stop playing with me, bro. Like my ass 3 damn series in a row. Like, oh man, like with the Epsom salt. I ain't got enough Epsom salt in
He
this bitch.
said with an Epsom salt.
Yeah. Ain't got enough Epsom salt in this motherfucker, dog. For real.
Yeah, Alan
That's
said the officiating ain't the only reason that they giving people the business.
all.
They do. They set the NBA record for most double-digit wins in the season.
All right, no, I'm not taking nothing away from OKC. Hey, y'all doing phenomenal things. Y'all won't reach 70. Won't reach 70, but
Oh
phenomenal.
no! Don't get this man started. Jay knows his Portland team is one of them.
Hey, that's crazy, bro.
um, I don't know. Are we looking forward to some play-in matchups, or
I know. I hate to say this, man, but because I thought they was gonna be cooked once they traded them, but you never know what the hell Miami might do in the play-in tournament. You never know, bro.
well,
I'm just
hey,
saying, you never know, man.
if Tyler Hero keep pulling up for threes like that on the fast break, I know exactly where they're gonna be.
Yeah, they're gonna be sitting in Cancun, bro. Like, motherfucker,
Dumbass.
you
How
know,
you
dumb.
gonna pull up for take the layup? You don't take the layup and go play defense.
Hey, dog. If I was Spo, I probably looked at that. Hey, you know when a mother just stare at you and just say nothing, just stare at you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know Jimmy Butler was wide. See, that's why I left y'all ass. That's why. That's why I asked for the trade. Right there.
Tiger over me? Over me? Oh man.
See, he woke Jay up.
Oh man. I'm just saying, man. I mean, you never know what. But I was also kind of surprised how Sacramento kind of, you trade away your best player too, and then you somehow turn it around too, and you fired your coach. So I was like,
Yeah.
damn. I was kind of surprised about Sacramento too, but I don't know. We'll see, man. But if there's one team that I'll put my lock on, that can possibly make a run to the conference final, I'll probably say Orlando, bro. I'm just
Oh.
saying, I really love Paolo, bro. Hey man, hey, if he didn't get hurt,
Hey.
I think he's pushing SGA for that MVP, bro. And like for real.
Word?
Because you remember when we had our preview of the NBA when we first started, I was like, man,
Yeah.
Paolo, bro, my
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
hey, he got hurt, and then that kind of derailed his shit a little bit. But I think if he played this whole season and didn't get that injury, bro, I think he pushing SGA for that MVP, bro. And we be talking right now. Who's your guy? SGA Apollo. And I'll be like, I don't know, cuz I may have to fuck with Apollo, cuz. Hey, dog, that little yellow boy play some basketball, man. And
Yeah.
he come on, man. I don't like Duke dudes, and I hate Duke dudes. I hate them. But this dude is just so damn good. I can't hate this dude, bro. It's so,
Yeah.
you know how tough for me to say that, dog. That is so hard for me to say that because I can't stand Duke. This dude is so damn good at basketball, man. Fuck a Cooper flag. I said it. Fuck a Cooper flag. Give me a Apollo.
For me, man, there's one playing team that I would keep an eye on if I was everybody, and that's the Dallas Mavericks.
AD
I'm
tour,
sorry.
revenge tour.
I'm sorry, bro.
AD revenge tour loading. Ain't that he mad, cuz.
Hey. Hey, dog. Hey. I know there's no Kyrie,
Mm,
but hey, AD's in the game. I mean, he's putting up monster numbers when he is on the court.
he is. Like,
And you talk about,
just give him enough.
bro, the play in is one game. It's one game. You tell
Mhm.
it one game,
One game?
one game. AD can give you the business. He can ruin your
60.
whole season, bro.
60. Bobby,
So
you already
yeah,
know, bruh, 60. 60 and 20. You already know,
yeah.
dog. You already know he do it. He'll do it.
So yeah, man. Why? Hey, you might not want to bump into the Mavericks if your playoff life is on the line. You might not want to do that. And OKC first round, he can make that tough for you. He could make that tough for you. So watch out for the potential of AD, man. I'm not saying that they could beat y'all, but I'm just saying he can make that first round series way more entertaining than it needs to be. Because yeah, y'all got nobody that can handle that dude.
Mm.
But I mean, good for y'all. The rest of the squad is good. Good for the league. Kyrie ain't there because if they was both there,
Oh, oh, cuh, cuh.
boy, they like the NBA version of DX.
What? Break it down. Hey, straight degenerate shit, dog. Wouldn't even get it down. When they start busting people's heads, dog.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Before we get out of here, yeah, we owe y'all a conversation. Y'all know what happened uh, in the past. We were supposed to talk about this a few weeks ago. We didn't get around to it. We was talking baseball. Had a couple of guests on. The conversation went long. And the conversation we were supposed to have, although it was sparked by this situation, it really didn't have anything to do with the two gentlemen per se. The conversation that we were going to have is like, why are clicks valued more than pride? In situations like this in today's age, when two guys have a difference of opinion, a beef, whatever you want to call it, why is it just so necessary, instead of being a bigger man and just shutting the whole thing down? Nah, we got to keep making content. You know, like, and I don't know. I think I got a problem with that. I have more of a problem with that than if y'all would have just fought. Like, if you're gonna do the damn thing, and get it over with.
Shit.
Especially in a situation, it's not like, y'all been through it. We've been at the club. You bump into somebody, they spill a beer on you. Hey, my bad, man. No, fuck that. Somebody want to turn up. Well, that's two dudes in the heat of it. Hey, all right, let's get to it real quick. No cameras, no nothing. We just handle our difference. Celebrities are a phone call away from each other at all times, whether they know each other or not. They know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. They can get in contact with each other like it ain't nothing. Even to these dude points. Rich Paul, LeBron James' agent, has been on First Take several times.
Mm-hmm.
We know he has a relationship with Stephen A. Stephen A. Smith has been on LeBron's HBO show, The Barbershop. You mean to tell me it was necessary for you,
right there,
right, to have that confrontation in the middle of a nationally televised game?
Well, you knew
All cameras is on you. All cameras is on him. Oh, by the way, there's somebody in the 20th row with a cell phone camera that somehow, when the whole thing was over with, yeah, LeBron, we saw you look the camera dead in the eye. So, I mean, whether he knew it was there, I don't know. All I know is I know what I saw. I saw him look the camera dead in the eye. Oh, wait, not to mention, the Lakers played the New York Knicks like a week before that in Madison Square Garden. Where is First Take filmed?
New York.
ESPN's New York studios. Thank you, sir. You couldn't have went to the couldn't have ran up on him at his job if it was like that.
I'm pretty sure he was.
First Take comes on at what, 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers shoot around ain't until at least noon or 1 for a 7 o'clock game. What was you doing, Brian? You couldn't have handled that business then with no cameras around?
I don't know, bro. That ain't what goes down right here.
But you can go to Pat McAfee's studio when the Lakers are playing the Pacers. You can make that drive down to Pat McAfee's studio.
Of course. It was convenient, bro.
Right, but you couldn't confront the man like that. So that like that's what I'm saying. Like, why? When does somebody be the bigger man and just shut the whole situation down?
Come on, bro. That's not how that work.
Like, and why? Why is this generation like that? That's the question I'm throwing to you. Why are we in that part? Why is, didn't we raise our sons to be men?
Hey, bro. Hey, look, Bobby. Me and you from the same area, bro. I mean, I'm younger, so but I'm almost but we are in that generation where we're stuck in between, where we had old school values. You know what I'm saying? But we were young enough to understand some of this generation behind us. Some of it, not all of it.
Dude.
Uh, oh man, that's crazy. I know that'll hurt your heart.
That dude would play one great game, mid second, then break his fibula in the third.
That's crazy. No, I don't know. It's just
Auntie, did you did you
yo, that's
just say I
crazy.
was glazing AD?
Yo, that's crazy.
Auntie, we gonna have a conversation.
I,
That's what
I,
we gonna do.
I don't know. I don't know who blazing auntie. She said get off it. Like damn.
But yeah, like back to this, why,
I don't know about
why can't we just shut shit down?
I don't know about me and you are from the same cause, bro. I don't understand it. You know?
And I get it. Like after this is obviously the night of the initial conversation. Then Stephen A had to address it the next day because it was fresh. Steve's. I ain't know Stephen A is nuts. I ain't know neither. If anything, I'm calling for both of them to be fucking grown. I ain't on neither one of them. They both lost in the situation because they both went to clickbait.
They both look crazy.
So see, that's my point. If you're listening, if you can smell, my message is to both of them, ain't he? You get off Ronnie's.
Yo, that's crazy.
T, was the last time you said sausage?
Hey, Jay ain't shit, bro. You know, because wasn't nobody even thinking about Saucy Dog, bro. He just had to do that, huh? That what we on? That what we on?
But yeah, okay. After you go on first take the next day and address it, shut it down, bro. That's it. You ain't got to say no more.
Yeah,
regardless of what LeBron decides to do, you ain't got to say no more. Once he addresses it on first take, Bron, same thing. You ain't got to address it no more.
No more.
We know what you are. You said it once, let it go. Yeah, you got on camera talking to your man about it. You know, the little snippet of him talking to Richard Jefferson about it. Okay, so what? You forgot to do your towel thing when he was talking to Richard Jefferson. And the audio got caught. Okay, so what?
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah, what it is.
But it's just the back and forth. And it's like it's happening too much.
Yeah, the back and forth is crazy, though.
Because the POS was spinning. POS, I don't get it. Am I tripping?
Oh, the piece of shit. Piece of shit was.
I still don't get it.
I don't know what auntie.
But like, how many beats would happen there that like, okay, look at like this. We'll go back to the slap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was big. Yeah, it was talked about for Giannis. But you know why it wasn't talked about like it really could have been? Because Chris Rock never addressed it.
Mm-hmm.
And when he did it on the special like 8 months later, and he did it one time.
Yeah, one time on.
And after that, he didn't even talk about it no more. Like, he addressed it one time and let it ride. Well, that could have been way worse than it was. He let everybody else do that. His brother talked about it. You know, every comedian on planet Earth talked about it. The only person you ain't hear talk about it was him. And to me, he handled that the best way he could. Because the simulation situation is kind of similar. Will Smith did that in a situation we know that man can't do nothing about Back to you. But the way Rock tried to or chose to move with it, it was contained as much as it could be, having happened how it happened. But these two dudes turned a 1 day situation into a 2.5 week saga because they just kept going back and forth with it.
Back and forth.
And the only person that was paying the price is allegedly the one person y'all both say y'all trying to defend, which is the kid. Make it make sense.
It make no sense. It make no sense.
I'm saying. And ironically, these come from two dudes who are the each other of their field. LeBron is the Stephen A. of the NBA, and Stephen A. is the LeBron of the media world.
Yo, that's crazy. Bro.
Figure that. Stop, Glaze it again. What am I not making clear? It's both of them. They're both ignorant, ain't he? Yeah, there's no glazing. I don't care. They're both ignorant. You just don't want to hear nobody talk bad about your golden boy, but I'm sorry, your golden boy is an asshole. Regardless of Stephen A. Smith, your boy is an asshole. And guess what? I understand. He's been famous since he was 13 years old. If I was famous when I was 13 years old, I'd probably be an asshole too. I would probably only trust 5 people in the world too. And I'm sorry. And this is coming from a Cleveland dude. I am so tired of Cleveland people glazing this fucking dude. He ain't from Cleveland. He's from fucking Akron. Let's stop acting like that's the same. Nah, man. Cleveland people piss me off. Yes, he has done some things for Cleveland, but he does for his community of Akron. There ain't a kid in Cleveland that's going to a LeBron James school. Why? Because it's in Akron. Even every time he speaks, what does he say?
Akron.
I'm just a kid from Akron. He never recognizes Cleveland. He goes to Cleveland events repping other city shit. He showed up to a Browns game with a Cowboys jersey and a mink coat. The dude is not from Cleveland. He's not a Clevelander.
It's crazy.
He's not a Clevelander.
Why am I
yes, we're appreciative because he played there. But, bro, you ain't no more special than Zadrunas Ilgauskas. And guess what? Zadrunas Ilgauskas still fucking lives in Cleveland.
That's
to this day.
That's
so,
crazy.
Like, yeah, it's not glazing. They're both wrong in the situation. Because they're going back and forth, and them going back and forth, again, ain't doing nothing but spilling over on the one person that they both think they're trying to protect, which is Bronny. Both of them need to shut the fuck up for his sake. So that's not glazing Stephen A. I ain't glazing LeBron. They're both dumbasses. They both need to shut the fuck up.
Hey, yo,
and end it like grown men. And that's how I'm going to end this segment, like a grown man.
That's crazy. My man just snaps hard like that, bro. Hey, man, why you snap like that, bro?
Because fuck Brian. Like, I appreciate he brought a championship to my city. He's done certain things in the community, but he does the most for his community. Like, people want to act like no, there's a difference between Cleveland dudes and dudes in the rest of Ohio. And we seem to forget that because this dude can play basketball. Like, the little known fact that people don't know, LeBron James and Steph Curry were born in the same hospital. Do we claim everything that Steph has ever done in his life? No, even though, guess what? He's born in Ohio. He's an Ohioan, technically.
Yeah.
We don't claim anything about Steph.
True. Oh, you bring up a hell of a lot.
I'm not a hater. That's a fact.
God,
Tell me
damn.
the lie I told. Tell me the lie I told.
My man over here spitting.
I ain't a hater. I appreciate him for playing basketball in my city. I appreciate him for bringing the championship to my city.
My city, but
9 out of 10 out of his charitable works take place in Akron, not Cleveland. and that's okay because he's from Akron. I don't expect him to. Even his house ain't in Cleveland. It's in Bath Township.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, Slim.
Okay, and yes, you spent a lot of time in Akron, but again, tell me when I'm lying. Akron ain't Cleveland. We ain't Akronites. We ain't Cincinnatians. We ain't Columbus. We Clevelanders.
Hey, yo, that's crazy, bro.
And that's cool because he's from Akron. He's supposed to. If I was from Akron, I'd be that way too.
That's this,
But
this segment is
yeah,
crazy, right?
yeah, that'd be like. I mean, okay, you could tell me this. You from that way, so you would know. Jason Tatum.
Yeah,
Uh,
he from the loop.
right. Uh, is he respected in Kansas City?
I mean, they just say he's from the loop. I mean, he
Right, but
don't.
y'all ain't gonna praise him because he's from St. Louis, right? He ain't from
Yeah,
Kansas City. It's the
yeah.
same thing.
Nah, I feel what you're saying. Trust me, that's why I ain't had no argument. Like, yeah, cuz they from here. He from the loop, bro. I mean, the loop go crazy for him. He from here. Yeah, he ain't from
Exactly. It's like comparing Reno to Vegas. It's a little bit. That's a little bit further of a drive, though, Alan. Reno's like 8 hours north of Vegas. That's 8. Akron ain't 8 hours away. But I get what you're trying to say. Since we all
Nah.
Ohioans.
Nah, it's only a 4 hour drive from here to the loop.
See, I say, yeah, Akron is closer to Cleveland most, but it still ain't Cleveland.
Yeah.
But either way, the mess to all of them, man, stop with the pettiness, man. Like,
It
if
was
you had the opportunity to pick up a phone and call somebody and handle something privately, do that.
That's the thing. They didn't. They didn't want to
Yeah,
do
they
that.
didn't.
They didn't want to do that.
And
And they
then we
want
sit back and wonder why we have all these people spilling their private business on the internet.
all the damn time.
Yeah, look at the examples that our best is setting for us.
They more basketball wise than anything and shit. God damn.
Sure.
Yeah, this shit crazy, bro. She said 20 minutes away.
Yeah,
Well,
35,
I mean, if you got that lead foot like that, Auntie,
depending
I
on
bet
who's driving.
it sound like Auntie be scooting like a motherfucker, dog. Oh, Black Betty, bam, bam. Oh, Black Betty, bam,
But oh man,
Auntie be flying in
we'll
that
just
bed,
go
though.
ahead and close this thing out. Like I knew we do this thing, and then instead, man. Oh yeah, we gonna get to the stresses in life. Nah, y'all know we close out every episode, man. 3 questions we pose to each other, and we hope that you pose them to your folks as well. I'll kick it off. Hey, what stresses are you dealing with lately, man? What have you done to eliminate them? And what do you need from me to help you get through?
Man, I mean, I've been chilling. I don't know if I really been stressing lately. I don't know. It's just because I changed the strand of my weed. I don't know. I don't know if that guy. I'm just being serious. I don't know if that guy ain't they do it. But nah, man. I've been finding every reason uh to just spend time with family, bro. Like for real.
Okay, that's what's up.
So I really haven't been stressing, man. I like on some real shit. I've been. What you mean? Don't have me start on me? What I do? I ain't did Nathan. I ain't did Nathan. Like damn, hey, like damn. Auntie be coming at me. I'll just be chilling. Uh, but yeah, man. I mean, the only thing that we can do is just continue to push each other, push this shit to the heights that we know it needs to be at.
Absolutely, yeah, for real.
That's about it. Other than that, man, how you doing over there, my bro? Any stresses you dealing with, in any way I can help you with getting rid of those stresses? I mean, if there's one stress you got in the chat tonight, I see she trying to come like
Oh,
I
that's
did.
the same T. We
I
we
know,
do
like
we
I
do
did.
battle every now and then.
Like damn, I ain't
But
did Nathan,
it's all in fun and
but
love.
auntie did Nathan. Like
Uh,
damn,
yeah, definitely shout out to the homie Ali's guys at MRI coming up. Sending that good energy that everything turns out well.
yes,
Uh, Actually, I have had a stress alert, and I don't know where it came from. Um, I've been having like these random thought of being in a
yeah,
car and it rolling over,
uh,
and so I've been having like anxiety driving and being in cars. Period, whether I'm the driver or the passenger. Like
I got
the last couple of weeks, and like I really don't know. I don't know what to do.
yeah.
It's like it's just a feeling.
Mhm.
So yeah, that I've been dealing with that like the last week and a half, and I mean it hasn't stopped me from driving.
Mhm.
Obviously, it hasn't stopped me from going anywhere. Period, whether I'm driving or not. But just I don't know. It's weird. Like I mean, you felt anxious before. You get that feeling in your chest, and like I guess lately I've been driving around more during rush hour. Maybe that could be it, and just um,
And the anxiety that
being
comes with that.
yeah, just being in, like usually I don't want to say I'm a smart driver, but I'm a selective. Like I time things out like to be safe. To lack of a better phrase.
Yeah.
Like I avoid rush hour traditionally. One, because I ain't got the patience for it. Two,
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of knucklehead drivers out here, especially in Nevada.
True
Um,
that. True that.
and so I've been avoiding driving during times when the roads could be congested or whatnot. And this, I guess, lately I've been in it, and I don't again, but I don't know where the vision came from of just being in a car and it rolling over. So that's kind of had me like on edge. Like, where did that even come from?
Yeah, like that's that.
Yeah, like I've been watching too many action movies or something. I don't know, but
It's funny you say that because I've had situations like that before where we were a couple of months ago. It was cold, and we just kind of camped out in the basement, and I
mm,
guess it got. I guess I felt claustrophobic. I had
mm,
terrible night sleeping. I'm like, I can't do this no more. Like I had dreams like the house was caving in on me. So I kind of know what you're talking
mm,
about, like some weird dreams, and
yeah,
it happened more than once. I was like, "The is
right,
this?"
yeah. But Lam's just been like in the car and the wife's been driving, and I just noticed you're on the freeway and you hit those bends. I just grabbed a little, hold on to the thing a little bit tighter. I'm like, what is this? And I just yeah. So I mean, just been dealing with those feelings lately, and I don't know, man. I guess we just see if it goes away. Uh, Hell, anybody out there got any ideas, chat, man? Let me know, man. But how do you
yeah,
guys deal
yeah,
with
yeah,
anxious feelings
yeah.
or
It's called a blunt.
anxiety? It's just called a
Yeah, it's called a blunt. Fool. Man, we're trying to have like motherfucking real people problem. Yeah, real person get away, nigga. You over in the desert in the right area, bro. You got the damn because I know it's legal in Nevada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you got the coup de grace right there. I know y'all got dispensaries all over the place.
This- Eat some ice cream. Ice cream helps with anxiety.
No, that helps with gaining weight. I'm like, what they talking
He
about?
said, "No, help we gain the rate."
Yeah, hell, we get away.
Let me see. Does eating? Let me see if it comes out. So ice cream. It actually says, yeah, eating ice cream does offer a temporary stress release.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Says it's not a long time cure, but
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's not a long time.
yeah, interesting. But before I hit the road, before I drive, I'm gonna eat some ice cream, see if that helps.
Oh, word.
A spoonful of ice cream. Appreciate you, Ron.
Yeah, that's crazy, though.
But yeah, that's it, man. And again, hey, shout out to everybody who sent well wishes while I wasn't feeling well, man. I appreciate all of y'all for the love and support. And of course, I can return to my weekly therapy sessions. That is the Audible Sports Podcast. So,
Nah, it sounds like
um,
ice cream therapist now, dog. I'm about to
no,
go. Shit. So if I just gain like 20 pounds, like,
blame it on Big Ron.
yeah, I know why, cuz. Y'all know why. Yeah, blame it on Ryan. Listen to him.
And
I don't
P.S.
know if I,
Shout out to Bodkins as well. I forgot.
yeah.
I got to catch up with Bodkins. He was out here a couple weeks ago. Me and him got together. Went to we hit up a comedy show. Had some drinks. I was able to meet his wife, beautiful lady, and hey, we kicked it like good fellas. So, shout out to Nick Bodkins and his family coming through. But, hey, mental challenge, man. What you got for the people?
Oh, man. Eat a pint of ice cream. Shit, that's what it sounds like. You think I'm playing? I'm at. Hey, let's test Ron theories out. Let's test Ron theories out. Let's all grab a couple of pints for Saturday, Sunday. Let's see if it make it feel better.
Hey, for real.
Yeah, let's see if it takes our anxiety away. All right. If we ain't anxious for those couple of, for the whole weekend, Ron might be onto something.
Yeah, hey, simple and plain.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Uh,
I'm about to go to the store right after
hey,
this. Dog.
any particular flavor, Ron? That's
I'm
good
a
for
butter.
stress.
I'm a butter pecan kind of
Butter pecan. I
Yeah, I
can't
love
do
some.
nuts. Pause.
Whoa, 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 whoa. So what are you trying to
uh,
say? Bro? What are you trying to say
I
about
didn't say it. I can't partake in that in that particular flavor. You know,
Hey, hey, in your
to
mind,
each his own.
no, fuck that. In your head, you like this nigga more like nuts in his mouth. Hey,
Runs sugar-free moose tracks.
hey, Bob, it's sugar free. Nah, you lost me at that sugar free shit. Cause yeah,
Ain't you know what? We about to fight, ain't he? We just about to
yeah,
fight. That's
yeah.
that's what it
You lost me at that sugar free shit. Cause
is.
yeah.
Like,
Wow, that's crazy. She said, "Why not?" Like
I
you.
know. Moose knuckles.
In the show, bro. In the show. In the show. Hey, man, we love y'all. We love y'all, especially in the chat. Y'all say, "Nah, man.
uh,
If you know, you know." Of course, Ron, we know, and I'm not surprised that came from you.
man. Oh man, if we didn't have this show, I don't know what I would do.
Oh my
Uh,
God.
uh, yeah, yeah, my challenge to the people, man. Hey, if you're going through something, just make sure you talk to somebody, man. Hey,
Oh,
just like I did tonight and came for y'all for advice and y'all came through for me. Uh, I know everybody has at least one person in their life that they can get stuff off their mind with. So, hey, if you're going through it, just make sure you reach out to that one person. That's my only challenge for everybody this week. Other than that, uh, uh, the quote of the week. Uh, I'm gonna keep it plain and simple. Uh, Opportunities don't happen; you create them. And once again, opportunities don't happen; you create them. So,
mm,
I always remember if you open your eyes, you win again. Hey, that's a solid one too.
so did.
Absolutely.
I like that one.
And with that being said, hey, what you got for folks before we get out of here?
Hey man, you know what it is, man. Hey, get you go get old batch of that moose knuckle, and hey man, we'll see y'all here next week. You dig? Hey, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Hey, moose knuckle lovers unite. What's happening?
Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Follow the rest on the screen one last time. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, turn your notifications on. So you know the next time that we are here and you can be heard. It's every Friday, 7 Eastern,
What
4
up, Alan?
Pacific. Absolutely. Guardians win again. Uh, we did take 2 out of 3 in Kansas City, just in case some people forgot.
Mm,
Cleveland rocks. We know what it is.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm not even gonna mention that dude today. We gonna get out of here without him. Of course, always Auntie. It's all love. We know what it is. Hey, have fun this weekend, but not too much fun. Hey, shout out to my daughter, man. It's her birthday, 17th birthday today.
Hey,
We celebrated that. She's at the concert right now. So yeah, shout out to her. She turned 17. Uh, hey, just they grow fast. They grow up fast, man.
yeah.
Yeah, you'll be there in a few years, man. Yeah, yeah. We talk about that off air. Had prom last weekend, birthday this weekend, so she's having the time of her life. Of course, as long as she's happy, I'm happy. Uh, Other than that, man, y'all heard the man. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll catch y'all next week.
Mm.
Peace.
Moose knuckle.